Moje meno je Juliana Gritová.
My name is Juliana Gritová. I come from Slovakia, and I am a member of the Faustinum Association. I would like to tell you how Divine Mercy has changed my life and continues to transform it. For many years, I didn't practice my faith and even lived far from God. I didn't know what to do with my life and felt completely lost. It was a time when I stopped praying and no longer received the sacraments. I remember how being far from the Lord caused me deep spiritual suffering. My mind seemed shrouded in darkness, and I was unable to draw close to God. Deep down, I may have desired it, but I couldn't do it on my own. The changes in my life didn't come overnight. The first turning point was the sacrament of confirmation. The day before receiving it, I had the opportunity to go to confession after a very long time. No one judged me or reproached me for anything. For the first time in a long while, I experienced what it means to have one's sins forgiven. It was an extraordinary, profound inner experience. Although I didn't immediately begin to practice my faith regularly, something shifted in my heart. I felt that I could no longer live as before and that there is someone stronger than me. I didn't want to return to my former way of life, although it wasn't easy. A few weeks later, together with a group of those who had been confirmed, I took part in a pilgrimage to Częstochowa and to Kraków-Łagiewnicki. There, for the first time, I truly experienced that Divine Mercy is a reality. In time, I came to know the chaplet of Divine Mercy and began to pray it. It was the powerful words of this prayer that helped me go through difficult situations during adolescence with trust that Jesus knows me and takes care of everything. Short excerpts from the diary of Saint Faustina, printed on the back of holy cards, also played a great role. They awakened in me an ever greater desire and trust in Jesus' promises. However, I began to discover the message of Divine Mercy more deeply during my university studies. I remember a moment when a friend explained to me how great the promises connected with the Feast of Divine Mercy are. I believed that my soul could be completely cleansed and obtain complete forgiveness of sins and punishment, despite all my faults. It wasn't easy for me to decide to go to confession on that day, but the desire to receive Jesus' promises was stronger than my comfort. After an inner struggle, I went to the sacrament of reconciliation, fulfilled the remaining conditions as best as I could, and trusted in the words of Jesus transmitted through Sister Faustina. My heart was filled with immense hope and joy that Jesus doesn't reject me, but gives me a new chance, a new beginning. Since that time, I have tried to make the Feast of Mercy a regular part of my life. Jesus asks us to prepare for this feast through a novena. In the following years, I began to see myself in the prayers of this novena. I didn't want to be an indifferent soul that wounds the heart of Jesus. I desired to let Him transform me, to come to know Him more and more, and to draw from His promises. Reading the diary has given me great spiritual strength. Seeing the difficulties Saint Faustina struggled with and how she overcame them with God's help, I drew inspiration for my own life. After a few years, Jesus invited me to join the Faustinum Association. One of our commitments is to perform at least one act of mercy each day out of love for Jesus, by deed, word, or prayer. I understood that it's not enough just to hear about divine mercy, it must be put into practice. I protect souls that spread the worship of my mercy throughout their lives, as a loving mother protects her baby, and at the hour of their death I shall not be a judge unto them, but their merciful Savior. I believe that everything that happens in my life is what is best for me. I believe that Jesus watches over me in every situation, in the moments that are easy and difficult, joyful and painful. He is my Lord, to whom I have entrusted my life. In conclusion, I can say only 3 words: Jesus, I trust in you.